Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Orby3NWO bringing you the top 5 under-the-radar running backs for Madden 25. Now these aren't the best running backs in Madden, but these are guys that you can take late in the draft to save you some earlier draft picks for other positions, or guys you can use in Ultimate Team or just against your friends who may not have heard of them to make you look like a real Madden genius. Let's jump right into the list. Number 5 is Jeff Demps, and this guy is a rocket. His overall is just a 63, but his speed is a 98. That is insane. His agility is a 95, and his acceleration is also a 98. The guy is so fast, you can't even see him when he's scoring. He's already off the screen. He's gone. His elusiveness is an 84, which is very good, and he has very good moves to go along with it. He's got an 82 spin and a 94 juke, which is what you would expect out of a speed type back. Another really good thing this guy has going for him is that he's got 73 catching. So you can do a lot of things with Jeff Demps. He's short, so you're not going to send him on a whole lot of streaks, but he is so fast that if you signal him out into the slot or something like that, if a linebacker gets on him, there's no way he's keeping up. Jeff Demps is too fast for any linebacker or safety to cover in man-to-man. He will blow right past them. So I would definitely recommend using this guy more like that. Signal him out into the slot, or just line him up at wide receiver from the start if you have a package to do that, and just let him burn. Any kind of running plays you would do with him, you're going to want him to be to the outside. Tosses, toss, crack, stretch, something that's way outside. Up the center he's good, but he's definitely not big, so that's not his forte. Number 4 is Jaquie Bell of the Detroit Lions, who have a stacked backfield in case you're wondering this year. Overall, he's a 76, and usually in Madden, you guys know that with running backs, all I run are speed guys, and I love doing that, but this year it is totally different. The strength guys are definitely in vogue, and they are making a comeback. This guy has got a little bit of both. His speed is an 85, which isn't horrible, but his strength is a 75, which puts him in the top tier of the strength guys. His agility is an 84, and his acceleration is an 88, so he's pretty fast for one of the bigger, stronger guys that you're going to have on the field. Some of his other stats, his elusiveness is only a 62, so you're going to have trouble breaking tackles with him. But he is very strong. His trucking is an 86. Catch is an 84, so you definitely want to be throwing to him out of the backfield. Juke's a 77. He has an 88 stiff arm to go along with that 86 truck and an 82 spin, so his moves are great. You just got to make sure that he's on maybe one-on-one or something like that. When there's more than one guy around, that elusiveness really hurts him and he goes down pretty easy. If it's one guy, he's putting him on the ground and he's going on. Number 3 is Darrell Scott of the New York Giants, another speed burner. He's a 69 overall. His speed is a 96, so just a little bit under Demps, who's in the upper echelon. This guy's still very high on speed. Strength is a 62, which sets him a little bit apart of other speedbacks. He's pretty strong. His agility is an 87, and his acceleration is a 94. That really helps. High speed doesn't matter if you can't burst away from players. This guy has that burst. He can get to the edge or the corner, and he can really outrun guys. His elusiveness is a 79, which isn't really great for a speed type guy, so you need to pay attention to that. But he has pretty good moves. He's got a juke that's an 84 and a spin that's a 72. His catching is also a 70, so much like a lot of these guys I've been showing you so far, you want to you want to move him out and throw to him. You can really throw to him out of the backfield is as good as anything, but because of that speed, it doesn't really hurt if you want to move him out and get him on a linebacker or a safety like we did with Demps. He's got very sure hands, doesn't drop the ball a lot even when he's hit, and once you get him in space, they're not going to bring him down if it's one guy with him. He's going to get away from most of the corners and the secondary guys that he's around as long as it's one-on-one. Number 2 is Monty Ball out of Denver. This guy is at 86 speed, which is in the upper end of the strength type guys. He's got 76 strength, which puts him to the top of the strength type guys. His agility is an 86, and his acceleration is a 90, which puts him in the top tier of even the speed guys. He's a little bit of a mixture back. He's got great moves as well. He's got an 86 stiff arm, an 81 spin, 82 juke, and 87 trucking. So he's got very good moves. He's tough to bring down. You can really juke people out with this guy. His catching isn't great. It's a 66. You can still put him out there and do it. He's got good hands. But what really sets this guy apart is his carrying. It's a 96. That's as high as some of the best running backs in Madden. He's not going to drop the ball, and he's a really, really solid runner. He's a 75 overall. You can get him pretty late. You can really use him a lot of different ways. I like to run with him more than I do throw, just because that catching is a little on the low side, but you can really play with him any way that you want to. I like to run him up the middle mostly, and every once in a while off tackle or a stretch, something like that. Number 1 is Le'Veon Bell from the Steelers. Sometimes when I play with guys, they don't seem as good as their stats show. This isn't one of them. It took me 3 plays to get everything I needed for this guy. He is a truck. Listen to this. His speed's an 85, which is the upper end for strength. 77 strength, 87 agility, 87 acceleration. That's all pretty normal. Good stuff there. Listen to this. 94 trucking, 93 stiff arm, 87 spin, 83 juke, and 75 catching. This guy is a monster. He's 6'1", 230. You're not bringing him down. I want to show you. Watch the last play on this, and you're going to know exactly why I like this guy so much. He can run. He can catch if you want him to. He's not really fast, so I don't do it a lot, but it's okay to run screens or, just to get something out of the backfield into the flats every once in a while with him. Watch this play right here. He trucks 2 dudes at once. That's all that matters. End of discussion. Use this guy. Look at that. A few other guys you might want to check out that didn't make the list, either because it didn't go along with the rules that I've set up, or because they were just right on the cusp but couldn't make it because of someone else, are Vic Ballard for the Colts, Jason Snelling of the Falcons, and LeGarrette Blount of the Patriots. All 3 of these guys are also really good. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been the top 5 under the radar running backs. I'm Orby3NWO, and we'll have quarterbacks next week, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.